Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Car Chimp channel. I'm Matt, your host, and today we're going to be talking about a subject that's pretty close to my heart, and that is how to sell your vehicle for the most amount of money, and how to do that, what websites do that, who to talk to, and what to do prior to selling it to make that cash. So, I have a personal story about this. When I was 16, I had a 1991 Honda Civic. It was my first car, and I decided that, you know what, maybe it's time to get something better. It kept dying on me, and I ended up selling it to a dealership or trading in on one of their cars. And long story short, they gave me $500 for it, and I overpaid for their vehicle, which wasn't much better. About paid about 5,500, and then I didn't really know what I did at the time. I just bought it and enjoyed having a new vehicle. Then later I figured out that that same car is worth around 2,500 to 3 grand. That's what I could have sold my old Civic for. And basically, I just threw that money away, or just basically gave it to the dealership. So we don't want to do that. That's not good. So today I'm just going to try to tell you guys how to avoid that. All right. So whenever you're wanting to sell your car, the best thing you could do, in my personal biased opinion, is sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Like, just sell it privately by yourself. This is really good because you get the most out of it. As you can see over here on Kelley Blue Book, I went ahead and looked up my Honda and the typed in my mileage and everything, and the trade-in value comes right in. Like, trade-in, if I was to take it to a dealership, comes right in at about 1,400 total, which I think that's actually pretty generous. I think I worked at a dealership and we'd probably only give about 1,000 for mine. And then private parties, so that means like Facebook Marketplace, or just putting a sign on your car on the side of the road. My car should be worth around $3,500. So give or take either 2 grand to 4,800. So we're looking at about, already just with this one car, my car is old, has a lot of mileage, and it's super cheap compared to most cars. But I mean, right off the bat, we're already at about $2,500 difference. So which that $2,500 to most people is a lot of money, especially to me. So what you're going to want to do, though, before you sell it is clean it. Here's an example of a car that I actually sold for somebody. Let's see here. Yeah, so this is a 2018 Dodge Grand Caravan. I went ahead and cleaned it, so detailed it, ran it through a car wash, took some really good pictures. I took about 20, I'd say, 15 to 20. Get every single angle. Go ahead and get some really clean pictures of the inside. This is a good angle right here. This is just letting the person who's might be looking at your vehicle just see you're not hiding anything from them. So this is what I did. I'm just using a simple camera phone. You want to take pictures of the tires, let them know how much tread's on there. Oh, a picture of the gauge cluster, so that you can see the mileage right there, and they know that you're not lying about the mileage. So that's the first thing you're going to want to do. Clean your vehicle. It's amazing, and even especially the glass. If you clean your vehicle, it's amazing how much money you can make from just like how much more people think it's worth. I mean, I bought a car, I've detailed it and sold it the next day and made about 2 to 3 grand, just because the only thing I did to it was clean it. Another thing you're going to want to do is if there's any small issues, like say there's a misfire, or say there's something your car doesn't run just right, or maybe there's some just maybe a light bulb's out or something. Just fixing the really simple stuff, maybe just replacing a spark plug or something, can also boost your car's value by a ton. So that's what you do before that's to post it on Facebook. I use Kelley Blue Book to find values, although they're I wouldn't necessarily only rely on Kelley Blue Book. What I'd actually do is go, say, mine's a 2002 Honda Accord. It's a special edition and it's silver. I would type into Facebook Marketplace in my local, say, 200-mile radius. Then I'm just going to go look at what everybody else is selling their Honda for. So Here's one in Branson for 235, or for 300. Sorry, my bad. $3,600. It's got 235,000 miles on it. Got one for 1,700, so really cheap. But it's in Memphis, Tennessee. And then if you see that they're really cheap, there's usually a reason. Yeah, so it's a hit or miss. Usually, if it looks too good to be true, it is. A lot of the times, you'd be surprised how many of these cars are stolen. So this right here is a special edition, just like mine. It's got let's see here, how many miles on this one? 161,000, so it's a little bit less miles than mine. It's red. It's pretty clean. It's cloth seats, everything. And they're wanting about $3,600 for it. So, and that's their asking price. So that's not bad. What I usually do is I'll find, say, just by looking at this, I'm thinking my car is worth around, I might ask like $3,900 for it. And then I'll go down to 35 or 34. That's kind of what I'm wanting. But still, at the end of the day, I'm still getting, at least another $2,000 to $3,000 more than what a dealership would give me. Now, I will give you a little disclaimer. Dealerships are really good for people that say they know the dealer. He's been really good to them, and he's willing to give them a really good deal on trading it in. Sometimes I've seen that happen where they'll, and also a dealership is really hassle-free. You just go in, you just hand them your title, and then you just take the new car and leave. You don't have to clean it. You don't have to list it. You don't have to deal with people on Messenger, which that takes a ton of time. There's a lot of people. I mean, for just like this one I did here, I had probably 80 people text me about it, and then only one person ended up buying it. A lot of people will call you or text you, and then just takes two, and then they just don't ever text you back. So there's a lot more hassle with posting stuff on Facebook, but for me, it's worth it. Also, if you're scared to meet people, you're gonna have to meet people. I usually meet them at public places like restaurants, banks, usually like a come and go, like a gas station, so that it's on camera. But if you don't want to meet possibly sketchy people, and it's worth the extra, say $2,000 to $3,000 for you, then I would just go sell it to a dealership. So, but other than that, yeah, that's what I do when I'm selling a vehicle to get the most out of it. Let's see here. Concludes it for the video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any ideas for some other videos or something that you might want to watch, let me know in the comments. Other than that, hey, you have a good day.